Hey guys, I'm Daisho, and I'm back playing some more Sealed, and yeah, let's go win some more matches. Gonna have to beat Liliana this time. I made a few changes, but it was only like adding 3 cards, I think, and then I guess I didn't really, whatever. I just added a couple of cards, and hopefully it'll work out. Okay, so opening hand. We've only got a couple of forests. So I'm gonna go find a new one, see if I can get some forests and swamps. This one's not great because I have murder, but I don't have double black. I can cast this pack leader on time, but I think I'm gonna need a new one. Yeah, this isn't gonna work either. So yeah, this is just awful. I think I can get a better better 4-card hand. There was one that I sort of could have kept there, but the second 7 I suppose I could have kept, but it was pretty bad, and it wasn't like a hand that can win you the game. It's just a hand that's like passable, and it might be able to do some stuff, but I don't know. Usually 6s are better than those, but didn't work out today. So, Sign in Blood, not bad, not bad. So I mean, if I draw some lands, then maybe we can get there. But that would be pretty impressive if I won on 4 cards, I suppose. Alright, well, at least the computer is smart enough to throw away the terrible cards, even though the terrible cards are in their deck. Staff of the Death Mages. Let's see what you got, Liliana. Ravenous Rats of your own. Well, that's pretty bad for me. I'm on a mold of 4. I can't really afford to lose any of these cards, but I'm going to have to say goodbye to the Rune-Scarred Demon. Mainly because I don't think I'll ever get to cast it. But yeah, the problem here is that Liliana is on 5 cards, and I'm on 1, basically, a virtual 1, maybe 2 if you count the land. But, I don't know. Let's hope we don't see something like a Mind Rot here, or another Ravenous Rats. That'd be pretty bad. Bloodhunter Bat is okay. It's not great for me. It'll put me on a decent clock, gain her some life back, and overall just be a pain in my neck. But Advid of the Kabeast is a pretty decent card. Not a bad one to draw here. And Garrick's Pack Leader can help out, because he is a beast. See what you got, Bloodhunter Bat? Yeah, that could be a problem. I mean, I've got a good amount of removal in the deck, so eventually I should find an answer to it. Ooh, Rotting Legion. See, that's bad, because I can't... Actually, no, wait, give me a land. Alright, well, better than nothing, but I can just toss a counter on my Garrick's Pack Leader, and once I do that, I can actually block his Rotting Legion, but I need to draw land first. Need to draw land. Or murder, that'd be fine too. And what the hell? Just a 4/6, okay. I can deal with just a 4/6. You gonna attack? Yeah, with that thing, that makes sense. I can't even double block it. If I could, I probably would do that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me that land. Is this a Bat Beast? No. Wasn't expecting it to be, but you can always hope. Alright, Pack Leader. It's time to get bigger. Show him who's boss. Show that Rotting Legion who's boss. And now it's like gonna get murdered or public executioned or something. Yep. That's bad. That's bad. That's some damages. Can't block any of these because I need to save my creatures. Alright, well, G-Digs. It's gonna help out a little. How many lands am I at? I'm at 5. Okay. If I was at 6, then I could just really hope to draw a land next turn, and maybe Rune-Scarred Demon would help get me out of this sticky situation. But just to survive this turn, I have to chump block twice, and then I can't really see a way. Yeah, this is just brutal. There's pretty much no way that I'm getting out of this think the only card that would save me is Public Execution, except I don't have that much mana, so can't even cast it. And there's a Distress. You know what I've got in hand. Day of Judgment off the top. Oh, Singular Vampire would be close to the best card I can draw, but unfortunately, Singular Vampire is not enough. But yeah, hopefully we'll get a better starting hand next time. That was pretty brutal. That I had to go down to 4. I don't think any of the other hands would have really gotten me much better though. Alright, so this one's keepable. We actually have our lands, which is nice. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to get both colors with a 9/8 split. It usually isn't, but I mean, there's the occasional game where you can't get there. So that was pretty sweet. I drew a swamp, so now I've got double green and double black. So I can basically cast anything in my deck that costs 4 or less. If I play my cards right. And yeah, giant scorpion, not bad, not bad. So I guess it depends on what my opponent plays next turn. If she plays something bigger than a 3-power dude, then I would play the scorpion. If she plays nothing, I'll just play the Advocate of the Beast, just in case I draw a beast later on. I want to get the counter the same turn, so that'd be nice. So I think my hand is pretty well suited to deal with the deck that I played against last time. I don't know if Liliana is going to be playing the exact same cards. So there is rats. I think I'm just going to want to maybe discard a scorpion, but I think I'm going to throw away a land. Could be a mistake. I'm throwing away my 5th land, which is sometimes important with my version of this deck, but it looks like I'll be okay on at least on getting to 5. We'll see about beyond that in the future. But Liliana did miss a land drop last turn, so I really just hope that I can draw as much pressure as possible. This Bloodhunter Bat might be able to take me most of the way there, especially if because if Liliana's just playing flyers, then I can just remove them. But if she does end up playing removal spells on my Bloodhunter Bat, then I can't use it. So there's a Bloodhunter Bat, but I do have a murder for it. Destroy target creature, and it's definitely going to be worth it here. Alright, well, I got enough lands, and I'm pretty happy that I threw the other one away. But yeah, I'm just going to get rid of this thing, and then beat on in there with both my dudes. Take her down to 14, and I still have another removal spell in hand in case she plays something big, and in case she plays another big thing, I can just toss this giant scorpion in front of it. So we're looking okay. Don't know why. Yeah, she should attack. But we'll see if she's got another Bloodhunter Bat. That'd be kind of annoying because I don't really want to. Ooh, and there's a Dormant Soul. I don't really want to use my last removal spell on a Bloodhunter Bat. Oh, Assassinate. That's so good. Oh my god. Thank you. I was really thinking that you'd go for the other one. Alright. Works for me. Now I've got double Public Execution, so well, it's looking like we got some removal, if nothing else. Double Public Execution and a Death Toucher that really is only goal and purpose in life is to jump in front of a giant blocker or a giant creature and kill it. And I guess hold off this little Ravenous Rats while it's at it. So hopefully we can draw Nightmare or something. And there's a giant scorpion of her own. Not a big deal. Singular Vampire works too. Just as well. Now, barring a removal spell, it's a 2-turn clock right now. Because I have these 2 removal spells that I can toss at any flyers, anything that can block my dudes. So we're looking pretty good here. And I drew a lot of removal spells, but I also drew a couple of flyers, and yeah, that's really how I want to roll. There's little point in playing that thing out. I think I'd rather just hold up for Public Execution if I need to do that. I don't see why I would, but this game's pretty much over. There's very little Liliana can do. I mean, cast a removal spell would work. but I'd win next turn with the bat. So there's a Sign in Blood. Pretty much seals it. Even like Swamp, Murder, still get to kill you with the bat now. Distress, don't care. Get rid of one of my pubs. And BG. Alright, so after a brief mulligan to 4, we managed to keep 7 this time, and destroyed Liliana. So, sorry Liliana. Looks like you've been defeated! And now we're going up against Jace with our, again, default deck name. Classic, I know. Alright. Rampant Growth, Dungrove Elder. I've kept worse hands. I have a couple of things to do pretty early on, and I can put out a hexproof threat that'll at least be a 3/3. Ooh, that was a sweet draw, because I can go get a forest with this, play a forest next turn, and then Rampant Growth into a forest. But actually, I think we're going to play a swamp next turn, because I want to make sure that I can get up to my murder if necessary in a couple of turns. Alright, that is just a 1/3. I can deal with just a 1/3. Ooh, Bloodhunter Bat. Not bad, not bad. So, I think I might be breaking one of my cardinal rules, which is just to play on curve, and that's because I want to get this 3/3 hexproof out. I guess it really depends if... I don't know what kind of cards are in the blue one, so there might be a cancel, I guess. There's probably some sort of counter, some sort of 3-mana counter spell. But yeah, since Jace tapped out, I want to make sure that I can get this Dungrove Elder on the board. Once it's on the board, it's going to be pretty hard to deal with. So I'm going to break my rule of trying to tap out every turn, which is often a very, very good strategy, because you just get to play more cards that way. But in this situation, I think it's a little better to do it this way. But, see what you got, Jace. Archaeomancer for no value. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, it really is. Okay, well, we've got a pack leader. And, see, I could attack here, but it doesn't get me too far. All that's going to happen is he's going to throw 3 of these dudes in, and then we have to burn a murder on a terrible creature. So, I think it would just be better to play this pack leader out. Unfortunately, but... I mean, attacking really just doesn't get me too far because of all those little creatures that I was making fun of earlier. Alright, let's see what you got for your gigantic 5-drop. Nothing. Nothing at all. Alright. So, if I had played the bat on turn 2, then I would have been on turn 3 I would have been attacking, and I'd be able to play an Elder and an Advocate this turn. But it looks like we can attack with this pack leader. Maybe the Dungrove Elder should be attacking. Fairy Invaders. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'll just murder it. I'm not going to murder it before blocks because I'm hoping to get a free kill out of it. Alright, now we can just murder either one of these. We have to make sure it is Fairy Invaders and not... yeah, let's kill Fairy Invaders. Yeah, that means I just get to kill one of his 1/3s for free. I don't know why I threw the 1/3 in front instead of the 1/2, but I don't mind. And fortunately, I get to put this counter on right now because it's a pretty interesting way that this card works, since I get to put it on at the beginning of each end step. So yeah, really it's pretty nice. But now I'm out of removal in my hand. There's an Acidic Slime. So, you know, let's just get in there with everything. I see no reason not to. There might be another Fairy Invaders in my face, but you know, I can deal with it. I can deal with losing one of my creatures. Not a big deal. May as well play this Acidic Slime. It's an Essence Scatter. No big deal. Jace is down to 1 card in hand. I've got a 6/6, a hexproof 3/3, and a 2/3 to my opponent's 1/3, and I've also got a flyer in hand, so I mean, I'm looking pretty solid right here. And there is a Gravedigger, so I can go get back that acidic slime if that is my desire. I don't think I'm planning on doing so just yet. I'd rather get this Bloodhunter bat on the table for an immediate 2 damage plus some more in the future. Bloodhunter bat was really good in M13 because there was Exalted, and Exalted basically really benefited from having flyers, and the fact that he did some direct damage when he came in and gained you a couple of life, stabilized you a little bit, was really useful as well. So I mean, that card was sweet in M13. But it looks like I'm going to be able to mop up Jace pretty quickly. Alright. So, I think we get a new pack here and we get to open it, and this is going to be our final pack. And we get to see if our deck actually became nuts, or... Alright, let's open it. Or not. Stave off, not very good. And, oh! That is a good one. Not in my color, but... I mean, this card is so powerful, it might just end up being my color. Other than that, we got a couple of good ones. Another good one in white. I wonder how good this card is. Probably not very. But cards that probably are going to go into the deck: Deadly Recluse, maybe a second Giant Scorpion, Diabolic Tutor, perhaps. I don't know. The reason I didn't like the other tutor is because you have to spend at least 6 mana on it, and then it's just a Diabolic Tutor, and Diabolic Tutor is already meh. Once you spend 7 or 8, then you get your value out of it, but you're spending 7 or 8 mana on a card that doesn't do too much. If you've got a ton of removal in your deck, then here, I'll just show you what card I'm talking about rather than just talking about it, so half of you guys are just like, Daisho, what are you talking about, man? Come on. I guess it's still sorted by rarity, but Diabolic Revelation, I mean, this card basically, it doesn't do anything until the 6th one, and then if you're casting a 7 or 8 mana spell that doesn't affect the board, then it really hurts me. But the situation I do think it's okay is when you have a ton of removal and when your opponent can't put any pressure on you because you're just killing all of his creatures, and that usually ends up working out well. But alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe I'll try and see what I can do with these white cards now that I've got an Angelic Destiny. I think they looked okay before, and I guess I didn't really get too many. Let's get rid of these and then just briefly take a quick look at it. Man, this card is just ridiculous. Super powerful card. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's that much here. I just don't think that I got all that many of my bonus cards in this color. I think most of them were green and black, which was pretty fortunate, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, that last pack wasn't too good for me. I think I got like one thing, Deadly Recluse, and another Giant Scorpion. So a couple of average cards. Like I can replace a Ravenous Rats with the Deadly Recluse, which I guess will be pretty good. But yeah, doesn't really matter. And we'll be back for the finale of this deck, and maybe I'll play some online games with it too. But from what I've been hearing from your guys' deck, this deck isn't all that impressive. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a nice day. Bye.